Hey all, Essie Stewart here, and welcome to my fourth new segment, which is Tag Thursday. So, yes, it's just boring tag videos, but come on, sometimes they're quite fun. In this case, I'm sorry, I didn't have much time to prepare, so it is just a boring get to know me tag. But there is like 49 questions, so I'm going to get straight into this because if you haven't figured it out by now, I ramble a lot. So question 1. Full name. I will never in a million years tell people what the A stands for. If you already know, it's because you're a personal friend of mine, and that's different. But for the general public, no one's getting to know my middle name. I would just tell you my name is S. A. Stewart. Stephanie A. Stewart. My zodiac sign is Libra. 3 fears is... Okay, I have quite a few fears. So I'll just name the 3 biggest fears. So my biggest fear is death, not mine, but the death of other people around me. Though, with walking the Wiccan path, I'm beginning to accept it more. But right now it's still a fear. Spiders and heights. 3 things I love. Well, I'm not going to say friends and family because that's a given. Of course I love my friends and family and my fiance. So, apart from people, 3 things I love, because it says things, not people. 3 things I love is music. Sorry, my cat's being really noisy. Music. I love my music. Couldn't live without that. Reading and writing. My best friend. My best friend is Leah. I don't really want to give out her last name because, you know, it's not my place. But her name is Leah, and we've been best friends for 17 years. Last song I listened to. Oh crap, I have no idea. Honestly, no clue. I've not actually listened to music today, so, and my brain doesn't go, my memory doesn't go as far back as yesterday. I honestly cannot remember the last thing I listened to. Turn-ons. Confidence. Honesty. And I don't really know. Just someone being genuine, you know. Just don't be fake. Just be genuine. Just be true. Turn-offs. Well, just the opposite. Fakes. I hate fakes. I hate like snobby people who think you're better, that they're better than you, and I hate people who like lie and cheat and stuff like that. I can't be doing with you. So what colour underwear am I wearing right now? That's a bit personal. But it's a question, so I'll just say they're blue. How many tattoos / piercings do you have? Okay, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 tattoos. Planning my 6th one as we speak with my best friend. I have 1, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 piercings. I've lost some place. The reason why I joined YouTube. Well, mostly I joined as a way to interact with potential future fans of my book, and now of course that's still the case, but it's also just a really great way to meet people and just socialise. You know, I've met 4 awesome people through, like, well, between YouTube, Facebook and that, you know, I've met 4 awesome people so far, and I hope to meet more. Sorry, 5 awesome people. I can't count. So yeah, I think it's a really lovely way to interact with people, both, you know, them watching my videos and me watching theirs, and a great way to learn. And I just wanted to, 1, meet people, 2, just build my confidence, because like last year this time I really couldn't see myself doing this. I mean, and like, if you're a friend of mine on personal Facebook, you'll have seen I done that dub smash thing, and I just made a total twit of myself, to be honest. I would never have done that like a year ago. I would never have had the confidence to do that, and I think making these videos is what's given me the confidence, you know? Because before, I couldn't stand to see myself on screen or hear my own voice and stuff like that, you know? It just, without sounding too dramatic, but I repulsed myself to, you know, film myself. But now I'm beginning to accept that I am who I am, I look like what I look like, I sound like what I sound like, and there's nothing I could do about it, so just embrace it. So yeah, it's done a lot for my confidence, which is another reason I continue to do it. But the reason I started it was just to communicate with people. So yeah, how do I feel right now? I'm tired. I didn't sleep last night, but I did go for a couple hours sleep, but it's not enough. I need more, so I'm really tired today. Something I really, really want. There's lots of stuff I really, really want. But I hate when I always turn things around to this, but the one thing I want the most is I really, really want my PCOS to be under control. I can't get rid of it, so there's no point in wishing that. But I really want to learn to have it under control. I hate how I always like turn things like that into my illness, but it's true. Yeah. My current relationship status, about to get married. Meaning behind my name, like username thing, it's just me, S.A. Stewart. Or actually, it's not just Stephanie Stewart, it's just my name. Nothing exciting. My favourite movies, that's, I don't like these questions because I have too many. Basically, anything by Tim Burton, mostly like Nightmare Before Christmas, of course, and I love the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I don't know what it is about that movie, I've always loved it and I always will. And Finding Nemo, how random is that? Finding Nemo amongst Nightmare Before Christmas and Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Yeah, that's a couple of my movies. There's so much more than that though. Favourite songs, I'm putting that because it's got like song and then an S in brackets. Again, far too many. I have so many songs I love. And it changes all the time. I am always finding a new song I'm obsessed with. And sometimes I get obsessed with old songs. And then sometimes it's like new releases. But right now, I don't actually have a favourite. Right now I'm just loving everything that I like, you know, equally, whatever. Favourite bands. Again, so many. But to name a couple, I love like Slipknot. My mind has gone blank. Slipknot's the only one in my head. Eventually I'm to like that, but no. Not anymore. I don't like their new stuff. I like their old stuff. But they've kind of gone weird, and yeah, I could go on a whole discussion about that, but there's too many. I just love metal. Pretty much just metal. See, things that upset me. Oh, this is quite easy actually. See, things that upset me is when people lie to me. That includes breaking a promise, because a broken promise is as good as a lie. Just quote Corey Taylor. Cool. My mind went blank there. Yeah, so like lying, breaking promises, stuff like that. Cheating. And I had something else in my mind there. Just being mean for no reason, like people can be honest about opinions without being mean, you know? It really depends on the way you put things across. Things can be perceived as mean because of the way you're putting someone across, even though it's not meant. So you got to really think about the way you're putting someone across. because like as much as I value honesty, you can be brutally honest and still not be mean or rude about things, you know? There is a balance, there is a way of doing that. I'm honest with people, but I don't put it across in a mean way ever. You know, there is a way of being brutally honest without being cruel. And those who don't even bother trying not to be cruel, just, that upsets me. You know, you can be honest without being cruel. So yeah, I guess that would be my answer. Whew, we get through these, okay? 3 things that make me happy. Oh. It's quite tough because there's quite a few things that make me happy. And again, I'm not going to say like family and friends because that's obvious they make me happy because I wouldn't have them in my life if they didn't make me happy. So I'm not going to say like family and friends because that's a given again. So the 3 things that make me happy is music. Music makes me happy. Reading makes me happy. And writing makes me happy. Those are the 3 main things in my life. So yeah, I'll say them. What I find attractive in other people. Didn't we kind of already answer that question? It's kind of like turn-ons, isn't it? It's the same answers. Or does it mean like physical appearance? If it means like physical appearance, what I find attractive. Basically, eyes. I find people's eyes, you know what I mean, like, I get attracted to people's eyes and their hands for some reason. Don't know, don't ask why. And their personality are the 3 things I find attractive. Well, you know, the 3 things that I know if I'm attracted to someone. Does that make any sense? I don't know. Someone I miss. My granddad, always my granddad. Someone I love. Really? Everyone in my life I love in some form or other. Whether it's relationship, as in romance, or family or friend. But I love everyone in my life. If not, they wouldn't be in my life. So, I'll say my fiance because who else would I say? But I love everyone in my life. Like I said, different forms of love, but I love them all the same. My relationship with my parents. Love my mum. She's like my best friend. And I just wish my dad didn't exist. I'm sorry, it sounds nasty, but it's true. My favourite holiday. Well, that's obvious. Halloween. Who doesn't love Halloween? But I do love Christmas. But Halloween is awesome. I've always loved it. It's always been one of my favourite holidays. So yeah. My closer YouTube friends. By the way, this says Tumblr, but I'm obviously on YouTube, so I'm changing it to YouTube. I don't know. I don't, like, I've made 5 friends, y'all know who you are, from YouTube, and I don't have anyone closer. I know you're all pretty much the same, which is not very well, but I'm hoping, you know, as time goes on, we get to know each other more, but I wouldn't say I'm closer with any one of yous. At least not yet, anyway. I'm so glad I met yous all, but I still don't know yous enough to really say anything. Someone from YouTube that I date, again, says Tumblr. Well, none, because I'm about to be married, so. A confession. Confession. Ugh. I really should have prepared for this, because now I'm going to have to think and waste time. Confession. I'm trying to be really, really fast here, but my brain isn't working. Confession. I'm gonna skip that one because I don't want to waste time. I really can't think. I don't know. 3 things that annoy me easily. Ooh. I would have to say someone eating loudly. That really, really grates me. Somebody breathing loudly. Like, I get it, sometimes it's just, it happens, but I mean, it's like when my fiance is in the house and he has headphones on, I don't know why, but it's just like suddenly he starts breathing louder, and it just really, really gets to me. And one more thing. Messy people. Like, seriously, me and my fiance, oh, we have this argument all the time, but like when he's at work, my house stays, I'm not saying it's like perfect, it's not like a showpiece, but it's tidy, you know, it's presentable. Yeah, there's a few things lying around that I've used throughout the day, whatever, but for the most part, the point is it's tidy, and then it's like that the whole damn day, and then he comes home from work and it's just like, poof, and then I'm like, okay then, so I guess I'm doing housework again tomorrow. And then see on his days off, not once, and those days off, the house is never tidy. Now you have to go do it all the day he goes back to work. So yeah, and it just bugs me. It really, really annoys me because it's just like he doesn't make an effort. But anyway, so yeah, messy people is my third answer there. My favourite animals. So my favourite animals. Well, pandas are one of them. They're so cute, especially when they're babies. I love cats, and I think that's it. And dogs. Pandas, cats, and dogs. I mean, I love all animals, really. Well, the fuzzy ones anyway, not the other ones. That really didn't make much sense. But no, I'd say pandas, cats, and dogs are like my favourite animals. But I love most animals. My pets. That is my pet. Oh, look, grumpy face. My only pet. One thing I've lied about. It's really tough because I generally don't lie. I mean, obviously I've lied. I'm not going to say I've never lied in my life, but okay. The one thing I can think of is when I was like really young. I can't even take a guess at how young I was. My mum's family, some of my mum's family was up, and they had a little kid, and he had like jelly tot sweets, and I ate them, and I pretended I didn't. I honestly can't think. I mean, I've lied a lot more than that, obviously. Because it's kind of something you do, and you know, maybe not everyone, but yeah, I've lied a lot in the past, but now I generally don't lie, so I only have like childhood lies to tell you. Something that's currently worrying me. There's only one thing that's currently worrying me, and that's if we're going to be able to afford everything for the wedding, because I'm having to buy a second dress. It's put us like £125 behind our budget. It's an expense we really couldn't afford to have, and I'm not able to, well, not being able to sell my other dress so far. So yeah, and I had like £100 budget for my dress, but because I had to get it custom made to make sure that it fitted me this time, it cost a bunch extra, and yeah, we're a bit behind on our budget, and we're actually going to have to take out a loan. So we're going to start our marriage in debt, but that's okay. So yeah, that's worrying me, but it'll be worth it on our big day. I mean, we're not super like going to be super in debt. It was just a couple hundred, you know. But it is worrying me. One, it's worrying me that we're not going to have the money. But it's worrying me that we're having to take a loan. I don't really want to do that. But if we don't, then I'm worried because we won't have money for the wedding. So either way, I'm worried. An embarrassing moment. I've talked about it before, so I'm not going to go into great detail, but I once got stuck up a wall for 2 hours. One minute I wasn't scared of heights, the next minute I was. Yeah, because that makes a lot of sense in the world. Where I work. Behind my computer at home, writing stories. I've lost my place. Something that's constantly on my mind. My health. I know I keep resorting back to my health, but it is. It's just like, it's always on my mind. Wishing, like, when I hear people talking, like, they're doing this and that, and I'm like, they take it for granted, and I wish it was just that easy for me, because between, like, my asthma, my PCOS, and my anxiety, I just, you know, I don't have a normal life where I can just go out and do what I want and enjoy my life. So yeah, that's always on my mind. I'm constantly thinking, I wish I could do this, I wish I could do that. Like, today, I got invited to an Ann Summers party. And for anyone who's not in the UK, that is a adult party, like, you know, sell sex toys and stuff. It's fun. You don't have to buy anything, and there's some games and stuff, and it's for girls only, and it's just a girly night in. And I got invited to one, and I really want to go, but I just can't bring myself to go with a house full of that many people. It just terrifies me to no end, so I've had to say no, I can't go. So, yeah. 3 habits I have. I think. That's a really tough one. I mean, I know I have habits, but I'm a nail biter. I can't think. I really can't think right now. No, I have habits. Obviously, everyone has some form of habit. I always forget to switch light switch offs. Light switch offs? The light switch is off. I always, no, not just any lights, only the bathroom one. I turn off every other one, but I never turn off the bathroom light. And I don't know why. And it bugs my fiance to no end. And I never turn off the shower, you know, the pool. Turn your shower on and off. I never turn it off either. I always forget. And they're like the lamest habits ever, but it's the only ones I can think of, and I don't want to take up too much time because I'm already on 20 odd minutes. I'm trying really hard. I'm almost there. My future goals. Just to work on my writing, you know, improve my writing, because I'm not naive, I'm not stupid. I know my writing needs a lot of improvement, especially for the fact my fiance's reading my book again. Like, well, I'm reading it out to him because he's dyslexic. He doesn't really do books, but he wants to support me. But he can't, like, he can read, but words get muddled to him and he can't enjoy it the same, so I'm reading it out to him. And reading it back, it's really weird, reading out your own book aloud. But, you know, I'm realising that, you know, I know my writing needs improving, so I'm going to work on that, especially my grammar, I'm aware. So I want to improve myself in my writing, you know, get more books out, get our, like, once the wedding's over, get ourselves out of debt, start saving, get a house, and then think about a family. Like, seriously, I mean, because of my PCOS, it's going to be a struggle, but I want to seriously start, you know, thinking about medical things to get myself the family that we want, like IVF or whatever we have to go through. But we're not ready to deal with all that yet. But when we are, you know, we'll deal with it then. But that's my future plans anyway. Something I fantasize about. This is so bad. I keep going back to this, but again, it's to do with my health. It's just, it's like, of all the things I fantasize about, but honestly, just to be normal, just to have a normal life where I can go out and not be either ill or anxious about everything. It's like, not the lamest fantasy ever, but it's honestly, I wish I could be like everyone else and just be normal and healthy and, you know, I hate always referring to that, but whatever. My favourite stores. Sorry, I just got a notification. I don't really have a favourite store of any form. I guess... No, I really... Actually, no, it's not really a favourite, but it's the only one I can really think of is, like, for clothing anyway, because obviously I'm plus size. There is a plus size store called Yours Clothing in the UK that I really like. That's where I get a lot of my stuff. So I'll say that. I've lost my place again. My favourite food is I absolutely love avocado now. That's like my Sorry about that, I ran out of recording time, so I had to put my memory card in my phone. Anyway, I love cheese, avocado, cheese, Glen McCartney burgers. Yeah, that'll do. What I did yesterday? What did I do yesterday? I did housework because my can't speak. My fiance went back to work, and so I done the housework. I moved things around. I watched a anime film called Grave of the Fireflies, but it was subtitles in. It was really difficult to keep up. Done a load of washing, as in laundry. Yeah, that was about it. And then I watched the program Mistresses pretty much all night because I couldn't sleep. But yeah, that was pretty much it. Apart from doing housework and that, I had a bit of a boring day. Anyway, something I am talented at. I'm not saying I'm not good at stuff, but I just don't see I have a talent. And if I was to say anything, I think I would say massaging, because like my mum has arthritis and she gets lots of trapped nerves in her back and stuff, and I'm the only one who can ever fix it for her. And my fiance has even said that I'm good at massaging, because he gets really sore feet with, you know, being on them all day, and he says that his feet always feel not just like better, but like improved, if that makes any sense. I don't know, they both say that I'm really good at massaging, so if I was to say anything I'd say that, but I don't think I have a talent. And if I have, then I don't feel like I've figured it out yet, because I'm not saying, you know, that I'm not good at stuff. Like, I know I can do stuff, but like my drawing, I'm not saying I'm bad, but it's not all that. I mean, I've way lots of room for improvement. Yeah, okay, there's hold on, get a phone call. Sorry about that. Lots of interruptions today. And then my computer's gone off, and I won't go back on, and I don't know my questions. Camera's broken. No, not my camera, on the computer. What is it doing? I think it's in the middle of going on to standby. For some reason it won't come out of it. Yep, I went on standby. Sorry. Right. Sorry about that. So, talent was the last one. So my idea of a perfect date. simple, just chilling at home with a movie or like an arcade or something. I'd be so happy with just like going to like an arcade or sitting at home with a movie, some popcorn, you know, some lunch or something. I don't know. I've never dated, like in the actual sense. I mean, I've told you the story of me and my fiance. We met one day, started going out the next. You know, we didn't actually date. The only time we've ever went on a date is for anniversaries. That's it, you know. So I'm not really clued in on dating. Anyway, my celebrity crush. I can't really answer that. I don't really have one. I mean, there's obviously like guys I think are hot, but I don't really call them crushes. So yeah, I don't really have one. A photo of myself. Why do I need a photo of myself? I don't have a photo of myself apart from that one I showed you in another video of me as a baby, and I don't have it here, so no. My favourite blog. I don't really have one either. I don't really read blogs. Or does it mean like Tumblr blogs? Because I don't know, I'm really new to Tumblr and still getting used to it, so meh. Number of kids I want. I'd be happy with just one. Do I smoke or drink? Smoke. Used to. Not anymore. Drink. Very, very occasionally. Literally like to celebrate something, and that's it. Or, you know, once in a while I will have a beer or two. But to get drunk, nah. And question 50 is any question you'd like, but I really can't bother thinking, and I've already taken up so much time and had so many distractions, so I will leave it there. That was a really long one. But anyway, I will say thank you for watching, and until my next video, I hope you have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is where you are, and goodbye.